Right, Mr. Keith, do you still get the same buzz at Cheltenham as you used to when you first went there, like when you was a fledgling bookmaker and it was your first time on the pitch?
Do you know
Cheltenham?
something? The first time I bet at Cheltenham was under the name of Wharton Slaney. I would have been 20 years of age when they had the flaps over the board. I was up in tats, laying bets to the bookmakers and through the tic-tacs, and I had a pitch down on the lower rail in the Guinness, where there was a flap, right? And it was incredibly exciting. I was on the absolute attack, but I had everything to win and nothing to lose, right? It's like I love the song Young Turks by Rod Stewart, because it's like just completely all out, right? But when you're in your 20s and you really go for it like that, you've got no fear. Now every year it gets worse, and I get more and more pent up, and I don't know why. I think that I've just got so much to lose now, and I think that I don't know, and the anxiety of so many people around you, and the business being on show, representing the game, representing Star Sports, in the betting ring, which means so much to me. No, it is a terror. I look, once I'm betting, once I'm going away on, say, the Gold Cup, or we'll say the Champion Hurdle, fantastic betting race, I'm off and running, I'm in the groove. But the week or 2 weeks in the run-up and on the day, no, I feel dreadful. I want to take Valiant.
So Ben, what is your biggest worry going into Cheltenham?
My biggest worry going into Cheltenham is I feel that I'm very much representing the firm, representing our 300 employees. I'm very grateful to the game. You know, I don't follow horse racing. I don't go there to bet to an opinion. I can't name a runner when I arrive. Often I could leave the track and not know anything that was running. But I don't want to really. I don't want to let the firm down. I don't want to do my absolute bollocks. You know, it's a hard place to get a result. I'd much rather be a bookie at Aintree or Ascot. Thank you. Thank you, but no, that's it. I don't want to do my bollocks if all the favourites go in, which is it is a place that it's very hard to get a result. But I just don't want to let the firm down, and I feel that I'm on show.
So, have you got any? Which I know the answer to this. Have you got any superstitions going into Cheltenham?
Well, you ruined me.
Every year I get blamed for £1 million.
You are part of the blame culture of the UK. You are. Right now. I have worn green. Jerry makes the bookies unlucky. When he fancies a card, he wears all green to make the bookies unlucky. He said to me, wear green, wear green, wear green, wear green. I said, no. He broke me down and wore a green tie one day on the Tuesday, lost £1 million. Never again. When I want to be, I make an outfit every day for Cheltenham and Ascot. I have a different colour, right? And I have ready orange tie, orange socks. If I'm doing my absolute bollocks, I wear orange, and I don't know why, it makes me feel more confident and stronger. But orange is a bit like kryptonite, you can only use it so many times, it wears out. But when I wear orange, then I'm on the attack and I win big. If you see me wearing orange, I've been doing my bollocks.
So, Ben, how quickly can you move on from a bad result when you have a really, really bad race? How quickly can you get over that bad result?
Oh no, I'm completely. I bet the same whether I win or lose on a race, because really I'm just playing to figures and faces, and no, I don't dwell. I would say that stress as a whole, though, consumes me much more than it did when I was in my 20s. When I was in my 20s, I worked 361 days a year, because there were 4 days a year with no racing. I was at the dogs 6 nights a week, and I worked when I was awake. So if I was awake, I was working. Now, I sort of have a bit of a stress hangover. So for the few days after Cheltenham, it's just like the adrenaline's gone. I'm just completely gone. But no, I don't dwell on a bad result or a good one. I don't. It's either way. Just march on.
Right, so hypothetically, if you see something that you think's too short at like Cheltenham, and you say like this has been 4 or 6 a few days ago, it's like trading like it's 2 on 94 on course now, how much would you really want to get for like a maximum sort of delay for you?
I don't want to come across as if I'm some type of contrarian or trying to be clever, but it's not really like that. I put the price on the board. Remember, the only choice I have is what price I have. You as a punter, you act from the shadows, you step out when you wish to. I have to be on target. Now, if I have lots of high rollers that limp up, I've stood horses at Cheltenham for the guts of £2 million before, but that's because every single big punter's backing it, and this one in a box, and that one in a box, and but a 2-on chance. Look, I don't want to be laying out. Patrick Beach can have 30 quid on the night before at 2-on. If it's 2 minutes before the off and it's a good client and they play all year, they can have £1 million on. Maybe more if I haven't laid it, but. It's not really how I play. I just let it happen. I just try to be the right price. Go with the flow.
There's no definitive answer. Right, so are you worried about this like this cashless society now that's coming in at the horse racing?
Well, I mean, I'm with Mason Brown here, who's a respected and qualified builder. I imagine he's disgusted at cashless society. What's wrong with cash no VAT? It's part of our culture, the great British culture, isn't it? What is this no readies nonsense?
Everyone loves cash no VAT. Everyone does.
Who's ever not?
Got to be careful there. Look, I think it's probably disappeared from what it was maybe back in the day a bit, but I would think everyone still loves a bit of cash.
Can we have a large chicken shish with salad? Thank you.
Everyone still loves a bit of cash. Everyone gets the opportunity to have a bit of cash, and when it works,
tough to get rid of now.
Harder than it ever was, as you know. But yeah, everyone loves a bit of cash. I think you can't lose it on materials now because you can't buy materials local. So materials, it's completely gone. But labour, yeah, everyone loves a bit of cash, definitely, 100%.
Right, so you are a figures man then, and you're renowned for that, but do you ever get swayed by like the whispers like, the 230 today, this is meant to be an aeroplane?
Occasionally I'll see if a bookmaker is particularly stand out the best price. I used to respect Chronicle, say with the McManus horses, if they were best price one or they were old as one, that would be a clue to the market. So to be a good judge, but to be honest with you, a mark for me is from a face. But if I see a shrewdly backed one to win a grand, I might lean with it, but more a rag. I wouldn't go with a favourite ever, but no, not really. Now tell me, Beau Brown, your uncle bets like a metronome.
Yeah, pure figures.
How did your dad bet at the dogs?
Who's kicking me in?
I think he'd probably have more opinion than my uncle, definitely.
Yeah.
Beau was pure figures. Pure figures. My dad would have more of an opinion, would be a bit more emotional than Beau, is my opinion.
But your dad had the best opinion of a staff The way he used to speak to Tat and Lofty, magnificent, rolling back the years.
It would have been
punters and staff. His dad was like he was a full terrorist against the punters and staff. No nonsense.
Today he would have been a HR nightmare. He would have been a HR's literal worst nightmare.
I
it would have been a complete gone. First hurdle gone, completely finished.
Matt Brown, I am his soldier.
Complete finish now. He would have been absolutely gone.
Right, so when you go into into Cheltenham, do you say I'd like to win X amount of pounds per day, or I'd like to win X amount of pounds this week? Have you got a set amount that you have in your head?
When I became a bookmaker at Walthamstow, I wrote to Tony Morris on headed paper, and I said that I'd love to meet him, and I used to watch him as a child. And he waited exactly opposite Victoria Station in a beautiful car. I think it was a Mercedes or something like that, and next to Billy Elliot. And as I approached his car, he got out of the car. He was looking in the mirror, and he drove me up to the Dorchester. This is when the Dorchester was beautiful, lovely, old-fashioned. It was like a Miss Marple tea room, and we sat in there. And he said to me, "Ben, when I'm standing on the stool, I want every penny on those steps, and I just want to empty the track." To be honest, it's not really. I just want what's available, because if there's no action on the race, I'm not going to go after it. But if a race lights up and suddenly there's money for 3, 4, or maybe even 5 horses in the race, I want all of it.
Yeah, you're not going to force it.
Yeah, I'm not going to force it, but I'll go for the full whack.
Yeah. Right, what would be the difference between betting at Cheltenham, say, and betting on the Greyhound Derby at Towster?
A lot more cash at Towster.
Really?
People don't believe it. I mean, you know, on the Tuesday, Cheltenham will regularly take 100 grand in cash, but we take a lot more than that on just the main pitch at Cheltenham. And then we've taken over $250,000, I think, on Derby final night before across the 3 pitches, 3 or 4 pitches. Yeah, there's more cash on Greyhound Derby final night than there is at Cheltenham.
Shocked at that, completely shocked. Right, any naps on the card food-wise at Cheltenham?
Well, if you do your bollocks or you have a fantastic day, always eat well. Always got to have a proper meal at night. Don't worry about the day, but you've got to have a proper meal at night.
Yep.
And finish your day, and then leave the bad behind and look forward to the next day. Best restaurant in the area is Koloshi. A bit too spicy, you have to season a mild, get it mild, or everything's too spicy there. And the chip shed in Bolton on the water, you can have some decent fish and chips.
Lovely.